because honestly speaking, we've seen advantages and disadvantages on both sides. More importantly, I would say slums and standoff taken off means that we will get a Hacienda hardpoint. First time we've seen it yet on the broadcast.
Ring on True play their lives to such a high degree. All questions, speculations aside, we'll have to see how they get on.
All right, here we go. Jumping right on into it. But Vitality on the bounce back, looking good off spawn. From the unfavored side of the map, I will say. Trying to make their way over to the water stair side. Trunks down low, trying to at least track down a kill. Unable to do so. And with that, Vitality all of a sudden have one high ground control. They can start to turn this into time at P1, pending they can get the rest of the kills needed. Now the focus comes onto the hard point itself. Trying to hit the pinch is godlike, but there's really not enough numbers here from the front, and they just don't wait. It's just not disciplined enough, and Vitality will dominate the opening exchange and take the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, setup is mostly being looked at over by the BS&D so far, and all the 3 kills, 3 dead.
No anchor.
Go down to godlike, and yeah, the anchor is not there on the backside over by arches, so you're gonna have these closer spawns if you are godlike, maybe try to contest through the zig stairs.
At the moment, godlike aren't really even trying to get over to the backside of the driveway. They're all coming through zig stairs, and Vitality should be able to read this with some powerful positions to spam down the doorways, and no, godlike will do absolutely nothing on the hill. Vitality, the first major blow in this hardpoint comes by way of the Lambo hardpoint, and even more so, the exit from Sam's on rotation to Wine is looking good. A double in towards Tin, trying to get those back garden spawns. Still some members topside patio for godlike, so the status is not yet established, but boy have Vitality really put themselves all over this first set of hills. Vortex gun out for Eraser, trying to get away in. He will find one on the deep side. Hunter Killer Drone also was in the mix. Now you got the ability to call on the Predator Missile, trying to bend that in towards Tin, but it misses. Ooh, not good news. But the Vortex gun still being called out. Argon trying to send him to the upside down here. Another dimension, interplanetary, a little action coming through all of a sudden as Vitality get the break and turn this into about a 50-point game.
You can already see there's still one player that's kind of lurking all the way in the backside of the spirals. Purifiers are out trying to work their way through the mid-door area, and just like that, Vitality have fully broken on in, but can they survive with their numbers with these split occurrences that are coming through from godlike?
Oh, could they ever? And Argon is able to find himself an early Goliath. Another Predator Missile has been earned. Oh my goodness, Vitality are dominating this map at the moment.
Let's go and maybe keep Vitality honest as they're all the way in the backside of the driveway.
I will say this is taking some time though for the Goliath to be called a bit random. Hits the Purifier from the front. Huge value out of the Purifiers from driveway. Can you turn that into a chance to get into the hard point though? Because Vitality still have specialists of their own. Vortex gun, Purifier, both being spent trying to lock in this back 30, and Sam's will melt everything in sight. And Vitality hold on to the hill. The pressure from Vitality is all around the map. Godlike having a hard time tracking these players down. 182 to 120 the tally, favoring Vitality, but the status of this third hill is still up for grabs. Argon on the way in. Good help from teammates. It's all from the backside. It's all favorable. Vitality clean things up, and now the Vortex gun comes back for Eraser. To be fair, it's a tough one to hold on to. And honestly, Vitality is way too bunkered. What are we looking at right now? What are we looking at? Get into the hard point. Use the high ground patrol. There we go. Now a chance to start to zone this away. But Sam's on the interior has eluded so many members from godlike.
Wow.
He takes the 1v1 with the death machine, stares it in the face and smiles.
He's able to find some trades, but still numbers not favorable for godlike to fully break their way back inside the hardpoint. These straight 1v1s are not good enough because the trades are that much better coming through from Vitality. Even the Hunter Killer Drone getting involved from Sam's. He is quite literally a death machine.
This is just Vitality dominance, man. Moments where maybe godlike could work their way back in, but I don't know how you do this.
Coming on in, it's going to be a little bit of a pinch. Few through Zig, few from the front, and the kills need to come through. Vitality for 2, but you still have players inside the hardpoint for godlike itself, just holding on strong, but just a moment's too late. 5 seconds are all that were required here for Vitality, and they might just be able to do it. The last desperation coming through, at least for the Predator Missile. Can't bend it like Beckham to get inside Lambo as easily as you would once hope. This Team Vitality came out with the heat earlier on, and honestly speaking, the way that they were playing out from their Purifiers in P2 through that early set was just really all that you needed. Sam's putting on a Sam's-like performance in the hardpoint, map number 1. That is his playground.
So Hostia to hardpoint. God, it's great to have you back. 250 to 195, the final. Team Vitality take the advantage. That's, by the way, I believe on godlike's map pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Regardless, attack first and foremost here.
Dude, Sam just walked through mid. There wasn't even good smoke for him to do that. He just walks forward. It looked like Vegas was looking right at him, but the play over towards the backside of trailer shut down by Trunks. Argon able to find one. Knows that Trunks is nearby. Help is on the way.
Ample time on the clock. Trunks just lying on their belly inside a tin, maybe trying to play for a little bit of timing. Sam's will collect that objective. We'll get the information, but Sam's, he was just there for the bait. Sam's is the literal definition of a death machine, again, as you said. I mean, I don't know what the heck the timing or the hot hand he was feeling. Man's just quite literally took a nice little waltz through the middle of the map.
You know what it is? It was all mental game, saying we're playing real patient. We're playing so slow we can't even get to the bomb site. Now they're going to full flood backside trailer, but Bros gets the read. Oh, it's a triple. It's kind of like when you see people play like fighting games in like the first round that they play, they just kind of like throw their life away, trying to be like, oh, that's what my opponent's going to do. So I'm just going to run out and just completely try to baffle them, but...
what's my opponent going to do? How am I going to counter that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Trailer control, though, here. Vitality's not even just in mid, trying to threaten over towards tin, but they've got trailer fully in their lock. You have to feel like first blood's going to happen in a matter of seconds through mid, and Sam's gets all the way to top the sniper tower. How has he managed to do that? And Vitality is just cleaning up all through the middle. Really, I mean, this GodLike could not put together a response for that opening hit.
The only thing that might actually benefit them is that there's nobody watching the flank. I mean, Sam is actually late to watch that flank. Nobody knows that Trunks back here shoots a little bit early. He still finds one, and then he'll find Argon as well. Bomb not committed. There's still more in front of him, but that's all Trunks will find. Almost had to feel that if Trunks maybe turn around and try to play against that timing, they stop the bomb from going down, maybe it could be a little bit of a difference, but still, Vitality holds strong.
Player on backside car. I don't think Argon saw him. Jokos is still just trying to watch with a sniper rifle through the middle of the map. Someone's got to make a play here. There's the peek. You get the information. Argon, a bit of damage. Can he finish off the kill? May not matter. Sam's now making a play around the pinch. Trunks isn't turning around. It should be a free pickup for Sam's. And it will be. He gets the final two with just enough time, I believe, to get the defuse. Yeah, sure. Oh my. A breakdown in the post-plant setup from GodLike allows Sam's to clutch up. Everybody else will have to play retake through mid or towards back America. But once again, for Vitality, you have to re-clear these positions. You just gave up the entire map because you 5-man hit towards tires.
It's going to flush out a few players. Sam's will pick up Rose. 3v4 Vitality.
Oh
Here
God.
comes the push coming all the way through. They're isolating where these players are located at, Alan, and it will come through in kind. Sam's, again, they make the play happen for yet another retake. We will remain even Stevens, tied up 5 apiece.
Trying to get there to help him, maybe Eraser. No, he's going to retrack back over towards mid. Sam's gives away his position, takes a couple of shots off screen. Vegas over the top. Really cold with the scope, but his teammates are picking up where he is left off. Nothing there. GodLike just down to finding Argon, the final kill needed, and try as he may for the double. Just way too many members to deal with, and GodLike hitting the gas there at the end with the overtime. Take the 2 rounds consecutively. 17 kills for Sam's for the L. Look at the bottom of the scoreboard, dude. Jokos and Vegas found nothing. Absolutely nothing this map. Absolutely the case. Take a look back over our series layout now that we're tied at 1. It means we've got the summit control as mentioned, but we have guaranteed to get to the raid hardpoint. As you have to remember, Hacienda hardpoint was the selection by GodLike. So Vitality will have the chance to get to their hardpoint pick, but of course, with that said, I mean, the easy thing to immediately respond with was firing range search and destroy was Vitality's search pick. So who knows? Vitality really not able to contest against it in any form. That not only allows a chance to get onto B, but they're actually putting a little bit of establishment over towards the spawns of Vitality. Good bounce back. Bro's looking to kind of further this move up towards the snow pathway past the ski lift. Not going to work out all that well, though.
Silp, trades galore, 22v21, 45 seconds remaining.
Got to find some success on one of these 2 zones. And I'm starting to feel like GodLike is valuing playing for kills way more than playing for the zones on these offensive looks. I mean, you see it there. Like, you get a clean kill feed. Instead of trying to play for zone control and stopping the clock, they're trying to get a spawn trap in play. I think it's a little too greedy. Vitality on the bounce back after the initial spree looks solid, controlling every bit of real estate needed to win this round. 13 seconds or 9 kills, whichever is easier for Vitality here. And it looks like it might just be the time as GodLike just having a real tough time getting onto his zone.
Yeah, again, it's the attempt for the bait, maybe through the middle of the map, just a little bit too ambitious, I would say. Because all the Vitality really had to do is exactly what is going to win them this round, and that's just overtake with numbers, Sam's, Joko's, 9-8, respectfully.
And it's going to be able to get up top, but you need to get this out of the zone. Vitality is starting to contest. Everything starts to burn, but Vitality shut it down, and they deplete the second tick of progress. It wasn't fully captured.
Oh, no. It's all gone awry. Yet again, your fire gets called out, gets shut down. Middle of the map still being sufficiently hold. A Razor shows up, finds 2. Potential to find yet another kill. There it is. Kill number 3 in this life for a Razor. Hunter Killer drone going to be thrown up into the air. Going to be able to find at least one more. A Razor putting on a little bit of a performance here. Just a few more kills away.
There's no need to chow here. Eraser, this Predator missile could be huge. Someone will cross paths with you. Able to earn it. Okay. Can you get away? Maybe to get more? No, not the case. But the Pred missile is still earned. Sam's also put together a bit of a streak because he was able to re-earn another Hunter Killer drone. 17v9 the current tally. And Vitality have gotten a spawn trap into play. Earned streaks while doing so. Things looking good for them on the defensive side of the map. I mean, this is just as convincing as we've ever seen on any control, let alone the first instance here on Summit. And now we start to turn our attention to things like the Goliath, the Predator missiles. Vitality has the ability to really overwhelm and possibly snowball going into round number 4. Just comes down to, can they connect with these streaks?
You're coming into this round, 2 Purifiers and Hunter Killer drone. It just might not be enough, but defensively, it's just off the rip is what GodLike have been able to piece together for themselves quite wonderfully. This time around, at the very least, going to be the high ground control for Team Vitality. Flank also ensuing. Bros and toward the back. We'll find at least one.
And now Bros is in a pretty sneaky spot. And this is good mid-map control. Oh my gosh. If GodLike win this round of offense because there's no Goliath or Pred missiles that can deal with it, I'm losing full. But Vitality on the way back, try to get over towards A. They stop any further progress on towards the third tick of A, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really largely going to be enough. They don't find anything with the Predator missile out of Eraser. Hold on a second. GodLike can still do this. As soon as Oregon got shut down, I was like, oh boy, GodLike are about to get this A zone, add extra 60 seconds on the clock, but that is not a guarantee. Eraser able to jump right on in towards Snowplow, and he could just keep his life, kill off the clock. Regular kills are fine. The clock is even better. Second Pred missile getting called in, and it looks like Vitality will survive through this round 5 defense, but look, it's way too close for comfort. And actually, this round is not over yet. These are 2 Purifiers that are being called out for GodLike, trying to get over towards A for the final tick, but they get shut down, largely speaking. Still an opportunity maybe, but the final kill gets tallied. And Vitality will still win this all-defensive affair. And it's their map pick for the Hardpoint. Raid, coming up, map 4. Vitality, your series to win here. Maybe, please, give me one. No, not gonna happen. Vitality able to snap right on back. Good kill feed for them to work on and mitigate this time from GodLike and start to earn some of their own. Learn other ideas in mind. Trying to teach a lesson through the backside of Ring. Howard to find the shots, and Vitality get the break they need.
So a lot of time that could be allocated over towards one of these 2 teams. The breaks mostly coming through the front. You also have a player trying to get in through the money window and through the middle of the map. Eraser random, able to find 2, but the Hunter Killer drone there from Bros.
GodLike trying to force the play from the top side of the map while the pool side is owned by Vitality. The thing about this is they don't have any mid-map control in any form. They do get blessed up with the jungle spawns, but you can see the trap that's being set up by GodLike just kind of picking apart at these kills, and there's the spawn out. Joko's all the way out towards apartment. The kill's now starting to come through for GodLike. Still needing to break. There's one more member inside the target. He's got himself a Vortex gun. He can still hold on to this. But finally, the shots come out from GodLike. They get the break. Now can they hold? The second attempt from Vitality from the front, largely mitigated in its first attempt. And it looks like that will indeed be established as Learn starts to hit a bit of a pinch and are looking to possibly lock down the rotation towards Kitchen with 24 to play.
Yeah, that's Bros. He's already in towards the back. He's coming down Laundry Stairs, and that's going to immediately threaten the setup for Vitality, but gets swiftly dealt with. 3 dead immediately for GodLike. It's only Learn that shows up in the kill feed, and now if you're Vitality, you can set yourself up to the backside of jungle. Make sure that your flank is secured. You need to be reading that correctly because it's mostly all of GodLike trying to break through the money window and through the middle of the map ahead of 2.
This Purifier could do a lot of work. Oh, the gravity gun gets shut down immediately. Oh no! Vegas had it out, immediately gets burned alive, and he can't get it off. The second your specialist out for Vitality will also help establish that this is not going to be a hard point that GodLike will be able to set up for. All of a sudden, we're back to level footing. Neutrino around the back. Random over to the KSP. You gotta go find this kill. You can't just let him stay back here. Sam's is locking on the front door with his Purifier. That'll work out nicely. Keep the focus there, friend. That's where the hit's coming from. Pinch also set up by Argon. Puts a little bit of delay to this hit from GodLike, who, where are they going? Why is Neutrino all the way at Garage? He just turned around and went Garage. There's still 30 seconds to fight for. GodLike, where are you? Oh my goodness, Sam's is in. He's kept his life backside. Now the AC control starts to come out. Random able to use a Predator drone just to make sure that you're able to at least stop the play. And now Argon can reinforce for Vitality on this break with the Vortex gun. Able to isolate the backside of Van. This is going to work out for the break. Just comes down to can you hold as you're on your way in. Vitality good for the first 2 kills, but they don't read that GodLike are coming back through glass. And the kills are responded to. Still contested the back 20 seconds.
Predator missile now from Learn. He'll find yet another 2. That's 4 in a row for Learn on this life. Starting to piece together something special. Will finally be traded out. Purifier now in the hand of Bros through open stairs. Will only find 1, but it's keeping the numbers swindle. Just 18 points required for GodLike to push him at 5.
Oh, here we go. GodLike looking good. The break has to come out for Vitality. They still have 3 operators to potentially use to make this comeback happen, and the break is good without using any of them. So now it's just down to holding. Jokos going back and forth between Pillar and Kitchen. 1 more to find. Cooks it on high heat. Could you possibly get a Predator missile out of this? You need to have it. You have to have it. And there it is. Jokos, a key streak earned. 25 seconds left to fight for. And GodLike, they're split all over the map. Jokos even earns the possible Gladiator come into play with the Goliath.
Gotta be careful with how much you are overcommitting towards this if you are GodLike, because they are just throwing lives away towards this P5, and that's gonna open up the rotation potentially over towards Ring. Purifier from Random, that'll be shut down. Trying to get that kill over in the bottom side of Red. Rose will hold that position for now. Predator missile also being called in. 2 seconds still inside that Hardpoint, and it'll put GodLike at 240. But it's just 1 player. It's just Shrunks over by Ring. The rotation's been won.
Hardpoint about to open up. Jokos is in a very responsible position at the backside of Laundry. This would be the time to call him the Goliath. He's got some freedom to work with. The kill's looking good from the front. Jokos, Sam's all combining. Trunks does what he can, but he's not able to do anything with the gravity gun, and Vitality will shut down the favored seed in GodLike. 250 to 240. No Goliath needed in the end, but oh my goodness, Vitality as a squad really picked things up and absolutely shut up all the haters that were out there.
Vitality absolutely shutting all the haters up. 38 and 31 for Sam's with about 2 minutes of Hardpoint time. Dude was doing it all.
Here's a look back at the series layout. A Hacienda Hardpoint that was selected by GodLike in the first place was all Vitality. They were so clean throughout that map. Major moments that were, again, highlighted by just good conversion by Vitality. A double overtime search and destroy and firing range. A cruise control on Summit, and then the raid Hardpoint as you see it. Another unbelievable comeback out of Vitality.